ever taught by everyone around you was a complete lie. None of it was true.
Let's get straight to it. So we're still on the anger stage of grief. As Christianity kind of crumbled around me, there was like one cool thing that I kind of got. In doing research, I was kind of able to see what other Christians couldn't see. I studied what sin was. I saw the contradictions in Christianity. And I spent a lot of time not talking, kind of just like watching Christians and how they talk and how they move, right? And you're able to see Christians about to sin. You're able to see Christians sin, and because they don't understand or know what sin is, they think that they have a good relationship with God, and they think that they're doing what's right, but they're committing sin in reality. It was like I was outside the matrix, and the more I did research, the more I was able to see the hypocrisy in Christianity. And I had this knowledge that other people didn't really have and couldn't really see because they didn't do the research. Now, let me just clarify, this doesn't make me better than anybody else. I don't think I'm better or more valuable than anybody else. But it's just that I feel like in doing research, I got closer to the truth. And I feel like if you're truly chasing after the truth, good qualities to have is a willingness to be wrong and a willingness to look into other ideologies and question your beliefs, criticize your beliefs, and really just be like unbiased. In my anger stage of grief and departure from Roman Catholicism and Christianity, I was very ugly towards friends. I was in this state of being where like anybody who said that they were Christian, I had this instinct or I had this impulse to destroy all of their arguments and make them feel the same pain that I felt and depart from Christianity. I lost a lot of friends because I cut them off and pushed them away, and I was in a position of being hurt, and I pushed that onto other people, my close friends and intimate relationships, and I hurt people with my words, and I had a lot of things that I needed to figure out internally. I need to go see a therapist. I need to work on having more self-confidence, loving myself. There's a lot of stuff that I was struggling with, and I couldn't be the happiest person that I can be, or I could be, and I couldn't, because of that, I couldn't be with people that I wanted to be with. Hell, I had this one friend who, me and him would argue about Roman Catholicism and Christianity a lot, and I was trying to get him to do his research and like know what he was talking about. And even my friends like could see that he was breaking the rules of Roman Catholicism because he didn't do his research and he didn't know enough about the faith. And there was this one argument that kind of just ended it for me, and we were friends for a little bit longer before we kind of went our separate ways. But he said that he's Roman Catholic and he doesn't care about doing research and he doesn't care about learning about the rules, and that really kind of like hurt me because of what I was going through and all of my arguments with atheists and having my whole world crushed. And we don't really talk anymore. He's gone his own way. He has a girlfriend and he has his own friends, and I don't think he's ever gonna understand my pain, and I feel like I should have communicated that to him, but it is what it is. We went our separate ways. Hell, I used to work at this design-your-own pizza place, and me and the staff, we formed this group chat, and in this group chat, I began by sending Christian talking points in the group chat, and you can see slowly as time moved on, I went from Christianity to questioning Christianity to then spewing atheist talking points, and I would debate people, and I would just go after the Christians and try to make them feel the same pain that I felt, and I would just destroy all of their talking points with the atheist talking points that I got from some of the members in this group chat. Some of the members in this group chat I'm still friends with today. They're really cool, and they're the reason that I questioned Christianity and eventually left Christianity. I was in a state of anger and pain, confusion, going from Christians to atheists to Christians to atheists. I even said some hurtful things to my ex. And ultimately, what I just continued to find in like the pizza the staff group chat and just in circles I grew up in were Christians who said that they were Christians but knew nothing about Christianity, did not study the history, did not study any of the rules, and it just destroyed me, and no one really understood the pain that I went through. But that doesn't justify me inflicting pain on other people because of my insecurities and the pain that I was going through. Then eventually my anger became bargaining. Follow and stick around for part 4.